Down to Madison Square Garden yesterday. I didn't actually go in, but I walked around, and this is about 12:01 as the lines were forming, and there were very long lines to get into the event, talking about the fascist rally that occurred. But I want to just make a couple of quick observations, a few quick observations. First, it is notable that a progressive left wing event would not be held in the middle of a deep rural white county, and that many progressives, maybe people who are African American, maybe people who are gay, maybe people who are Jewish, would not feel comfortable and physically safe going to that event. But everyone yesterday going to the Trump event felt comfortable and physically safe. But that leads me to my second point. One of the things that really struck me was how many people, not all, but many, were walking around so excited that they were doing this in New York and they were really showing the liberals. And that's really gets to the heart of the Trump movement. This is so much about getting other people angry, getting the people who they perceive as the elites, the liberals, the enemy of the people, angry. The third point is, and this has been widely reported, it's not new, but it was striking how racially and ethnically diverse the crowd was. It was only about 75% white, and I would have expected, or maybe others would have expected to be even higher. There were clearly people from all different kinds of ethnic groups, and that was striking. This is a diverse movement. It's still overwhelmingly white and Christian, but there is some diversity to it. And the second point is that even in New York State, Trump and the MAGA movement is very popular. It's not a majority, but it's still got something like 20 to 30% of the voters here, pretty strong supporters. And I think that's true in most places. And that speaks to the strength of the MAGA movement. Again, I think the anti-MAGA movement is even stronger. But what I saw yesterday in Madison Square Garden was a broad movement with a lot of people who looked, frankly, a little bit excessive and a little bit extreme. And then a lot of people who just kind of look like normal middle-class people who want low taxes. And that's what we're up against, regardless of what happens on November 5th. We're up against a fascist movement that has strong support and is perhaps befuddlingly and very frustratingly popular. And it's going to be difficult to defeat that movement, to end this fascist threat, and to bring America closer to being a democracy.